Hi, my parents. In the last episode, I used the word genius. How many of you noticed? I don't know. And how many of you were thinking, why am I using the word genius? In the last episode, I also discussed with you how the world has become a highly competitive small market, a big market in a small market. We want high quality. People want a good quality of living. They want to use products and services which are world class. They want to travel in comfort. They want to have a reasonably high standard of living. In this context of global expectation, in this context of world-class living, there is no place for mediocrity. You have to be of the expected standard, whichever profession you want to be. There is no scope at all for mediocrity. This is one of the reasons I said the making of a genius. The second reason is, in fact, all our children are genius, waiting to be tapped. They have enormous capacity. They have enormous natural talents. In the couple of episodes that follow, I will explore with you how our children are configured, programmed to lead an amazing life. I want to give an anecdote. Somewhere in 1990s, I was invited by a company in Bangkok for a program on time management. My friends took me to a temple where there was a golden Buddha, a tall, maybe about 9 feet high, and it's made of solid gold, not gold plated, solid gold, weighing about 10 tons or so. You may ask me, what's so great about this? The story behind this golden Buddha is something very interesting. Way back in Thailand, which was at that time called Siam, this golden Buddha was there being worshipped by the devotees. And those days, Burmese used to invade this Siam. So when news came that the next war is going to break out between Burma and Siam, the temple authorities and the priests who were worshipping this golden Buddha were afraid that this will be taken away, looted. And so they applied mud and maybe cement or mortar, whatever it is, covered the golden Buddha, made it look like a stone, dried it, and buried it under the ground. Then the story goes, the history goes, that the Burmese came, there was a war, and they killed everybody, and this temple was devastated, and all the people who knew something about this golden Buddha were also killed. Several years later, when they were making some excavation in a place where the temple was there earlier, this stone Buddha was found. The stone Buddha, quote unquote. They installed it in the place where this golden Buddha temple is there today, and they were keeping this stone Buddha. Maybe it was in a small little room. There came an opportunity. One day, the government wanted to lay a road, and they wanted to expand the road in which this Buddhist temple was there. So they had to remove these various building construction, and this stone Buddha was there in a small little room. When they were lifting this Buddha by crane, it was so heavy, and midnight came, and they gave up the work for the day to continue the next day. The Buddhist monk went and inspected the statue which was hanging on a chain in the crane. He noticed cracks appearing. He was worried whether it got spoiled or broken. But then through this cracks, some sparkling light was emanating. So he was becoming curious. He removed the outer coating, and then to his surprise, he saw there was a solid golden Buddha inside. You can even today you can see this the outside coating in the same temple. And a lot of visitors had written many things in the visitors book. I was going through that, and one visitor had said, all of us are also golden Buddha. We have so much of talent inside us waiting to be tapped. Similarly, our children are also having such wonderful talent. Each one of them is a genius. If you go and ask a brain expert, he will tell you that in terms of brain chemicals, in terms of brain function, in terms of brain related things, there is no difference between a person and another person. They say that the chemistry of the brain, functioning of the brain is identical across the human race. If the brain is identical, why is that there is a difference in terms of actions? Which we'll discuss it maybe in a later episode. The point I'm trying to convey to you now is children have so much of talent. That's why I said making of a genius. How should we do it? And what is the strategy? What are some of the principles? What is the research on this? Are going to be the subject matter of the following episodes. See you in the next episode.